Yo guys, what's up? It's Dave, the Open Source Gangster here. So many of you have frequently requested me to make a video about hacking Android apps. So let's talk about it. So there are many ways in which you can hack an Android app. But for this video, I'm going to show you how you can change the value that stack address points to. So in programming, when you declare an integer, the computer is giving it an address or a specific spot in the memory. And let's say we set the integer equal to 5. Well, that address now points to the value of 5. However, with the app Game Guardian, we can change the value that the stack address points to. Of course, you will need to have a root Android device in order to do this. So, let's get to it. Alright guys, so the tool that we're going to be using is called Game Guardian. Now you cannot find this within the Google Play Store, so I provide a link to where you can go and download and install the APK. And like I said, you will need to have a root Android device in order to use this. So let's open up Game Guardian. So upon opening up, it's going to ask you for a super user permission, so make sure you grant it super user permission. So what we first want to do is set the temporary file path. So go up here. Now you can set this file path to any location on your SD card. I just set it to the SD card root, but you know, wherever you want to do it, you can set it there as well. So after you set the location of the file path, now we can actually start modding the game. So what you want to do is open up any game. Now for this demonstration, I made a simple app called Hack Me, and I'll provide a link in the description where you can download and install it. It's nothing fancy, it's just a simple little game that pretty much every time you click on the Android, your score goes up. But this is to demonstrate the power of the Game Guardian. So as you see, once you start running Game Guardian, wherever you go, you hit that little Game Guardian symbol right there. So no matter where I go on my home screen, it's always right there. So within the game, what we can do is click on it, and we can first adjust the settings of where we want the Game Guardian symbol to go to, so the opacity and different things. For now, I'm going to leave that alone because I really don't care, it doesn't bother me that much. But let's get to actually modding the game. So here's my Android game, and every time I click on the little Android guy, the score goes up. Now, let's say I want to cheat, I want to make the score be, I don't know, something outrageous, like 200. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to Game Guardian. Now my current value is 25. So let's go up here, let's go to search. Search, and we're going to search the value 25. And hit search. Okay, now you see all these different addresses that have point to the value 25. Now clearly, we can't just pick one and change the value because we could be changing something that's very important within this app. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to keep playing. So let's go up to 32. Now search again, 32. Okay, now we're down to 2 addresses that have the value of 32. But still, we don't know which one, so let's keep going. Okay, 37. Now we find the address of the variable as holding 37. So what we can do is we can tap and hold this, and we can edit the content of this. So I'm going to edit to 200, and hit save. Alright, so we just edited that to 200, and also I can also click it to save the address value for when I reload it again with this app. No, don't want to do that. So now, we're still at 37, but when I click it again, we're at 201, and look at that. And once again, I can go back to this value, I can edit it again, and I can change it to 3008, yes, go back, and 3009, 10, 11, 12. So like I said, I mean, this is, even though this is a simple little app, this app pretty much shows how you can use Game Guardian to change the value of your score or anything else within the game. Now, don't be fooled. This does not only work in this little app by design, this can also work in some major game releases. So let's open up a popular game, 2048. Alright, so right now we're inside the game 2048, and I'm just going to generate some numbers real quickly, a good score. Alright, so we're at 40. Now before we start searching, let's open up Game Guardian. And I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to Reset Guardian. And yes, just so we reset this results for a new game. So now that we reset it for a new game, let's go over here and go to Search. And I'm going to search the value of 40. It's going to search for the number 40. Once again, we found a whole lot of different addresses. So let's go back and let's continue playing. Alright, now our score is 108. So I'm going to tap on the Game Guardian again. I'm going to search 108. And search. Now we're down to 2 addresses. So let's try it one more time. Alright, now our score is 276. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to search 276. Search. And look at that. We are still down to 2 different memory addresses. So I've done this before. You know what? I say, you know what? Let's just go ahead and change both of them. So go up here to edit. I'm going to change this to some crazy number. Let's change it to 850. Yes. And I'm also going to change this one to 850. And yes. Alright, now let's go back. Now watch our score at the top. We're at 276. And let's try to make another match. 866. So as you see, even with a game like 2048, this hack worked as well. Now this will not work with every game out there because a lot of games are smart about this, and what they do is they actually have their data held on a server, for example, where this will not work, or they actually check to see if an app like Game Guardian is running in the background to check for cheating. So this will not work on all apps, but there's still a good handful of apps that this trick will work on. Alright guys, so that has been a quick way on how you can hack an Android app. Definitely try it out on some own apps, not them condoning piracy or, illegal activity, but, just try it out, educational purposes. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for our Galvanizing video. Thanks.